What is up, guys? My name is TheSimYin. My name is Yin. I play The Sims. Did you see what I did there? Anyway, guys, today we're going to be talking about unpopular opinions. Now, I asked you guys a while back on my community page, what are some unpopular opinions? And excuse me if I don't get to you guys, okay? Because a lot of you guys commented and I don't want this video to suppress over like 20 minutes. So if you guys want there to be a part 2, let me know down below in the comments. Also, really quick, I do want to thank you guys so much for getting me to 5K subscribers. And because of that, I'm doing a huge giveaway. So I'll be giving away 1 expansion pack. And all you have to do is comment down below. Don't spam the comments like consecutively, but just all you have to do is comment down below on this video and be subscribed. That's the only thing you have to do to be able to enter. Now, I am aware, if you guys see this door opening and closing, it's because my cat's litter box is in there and they know exactly how to get in and out. So don't be scared. I'm gonna ghost in my house. Yes, I'm really excited. I want to thank you each and every one of you guys. I did a giveaway at 1K. I'm doing a giveaway at 5K. And I just want to give back to the community that gives back to me because you guys are so supportive in my channel. And I'm just really grateful. So I'm excited. And I thank you guys so much for this journey. You know, soon we'll be at 10K, 50K, 100K. And I want to give back as much as I can to you guys because you guys have poured so much into me. I want to pour back into the community that I've built. Tell your friends, tell your family if they're looking for an expansion pack and they want something free, now is the time. All right, so let's get right into this video. All right, guys, so like I said, if I don't get into your popular opinions, I am so sorry. And if you guys want a part 2, please let me know down below in the comments. And also, do you guys agree with some of these unpopular opinions? Let me know down below. Let's get right into it, okay? The first one is gonna be by the name of Emily Mad Hatter. So excuse me if I'm pronouncing anybody's name wrong. I do not mean to. But it said, my first pet stuff is one of my favorite stuff packs. Your favorite what? Your favorite what? I ain't gonna lie, I don't have that pack. I ain't gonna lie, that should have been in freaking Cats and Dogs. I ain't gonna lie, they tried it, and that is an unpopular opinion. And she continues to say, I put the rodents in nearly all of my houses. I think it's a cute gameplay for the kids, and any new death for my Sims is very welcome indeed. I know it gets a bad reputation because it's a DLC for a DLC, but the actual content in the pack is very fun for gameplay, and the furniture is cute, and the animals' clothes are loved. Girl, I know you lying. Y'all comment down below, because I ain't even finna say nothing. Y'all comment down below, because I ain't even finna say. Are you kidding me? That is definitely an unpopular opinion. I'm not gonna even lie. I feel like the reason they did my first pet stuff is because that stuff was supposed to originally be in Cats and Dogs, and you know, EA is money hungry, so you know, they be liking to get them cash. They like to get them coins, and they know that people are gonna buy it because it's like, oh, look, it's gonna add on to the DLC. But it's like, no, that should have been in the DLC because they got us messed up. So I don't know, that is an unpopular opinion, but like, wow, y'all let her know what we think in the comments, because do y'all agree? I'm actually really curious because I do not know anyone that actually enjoyed my first pet stuff. It is the tackiest shit I've ever seen in my life. That's my opinion. Now, all of these things are gonna be my opinion. Obviously, everybody thinks differently. Keep in mind, that's the point of The Sims, is that everybody is able to do whatever they want and get the expansion packs or game packs or stuff packs or kits or whatever that they wanna do because it's their game. They could do the game that they wanna do. Okay, that's the whole point. It's a life simulation. You do what you want with your life. Simulation. And in real life. The next one I want to get into is Jordan Farrell. Oh my gosh, sorry. Okay, I'm gonna reread that. I don't mind not having the color wheel. I would rather them focus more on gameplay than open world, cars, etc. and focus on the game we already have, because adding more stuff like that will just continue the cycle, just like my wedding stories or busted deaths, which were things that players really wanted, but what we got were even unfinished versions of both of those packs. I ain't hear not one lie. I'm gonna keep it so lit. I didn't hear one lie. It's true, like I do like the idea of a color wheel, but I do feel like oh my gosh, could you guys imagine the glitches if they actually dropped a color wheel? With the way they engines run and the way they be dropping stuff so fast and so soon, I don't know if I'm gonna keep it real. After this update with the expansion with the high school years, I'm gonna keep it lit. I don't know if I want a color wheel in the game. I'm fine with the choices and then that's it. You know what I mean? And it's just, I want to like the idea of it, but I feel you on that. I can see why, and I do think they should focus on gameplay. I'm not sure why they keep teasing these cars. Like they did it with Strangerville, they did it with City Living. They also have like now in the high school years expansion pack where they literally have parking spots. Parking spots! And you can like, there's like customizable parking spots, but like you can't, there's no cars. Like, it doesn't even make any sense. I can't even fathom to think why they don't even just give us a car and then be able to just like click on it and be like, let's travel. Even if you can't actually drive, give us something like, you know, remember The Sims 2 busting out when they would like drive the car, like it not like literally like GTA, but it would be more so, okay, we're going here, we're going to the next stop. Dun, 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 dun. You guys remember that? If you play Sims 2 busting out, then you would know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I'm just like, I don't understand why they couldn't do that. I don't know. I'm sick of them giving excuses about their engines. Get a new engine. We're in 2022. Stop. It's been 8 years. The next one is by Zoe. Some of the Sims 4 expansion packs just fill in what should be added to base game, like seasons or even cats and dogs. That is not an unpopular opinion. That is actually a very popular opinion. I feel like the reason they do that is because, one, again, EA is very money hungry, and even though Maxis might not be as much, EA owns Maxis and they want them coins. And they are very into cash grabbing and liking to split everything up. I mean, even like little detail stuff, like Bust the Dust. Like, what is that? That could have been a free update game, but they still decided to go ahead and make it money. And then they were like, okay, $5 for some vacuums. You guys want dust bunnies? $5. It doesn't make any sense, but that's how they work. And so by adding things like seasons or cats and dogs, yes, it's like some people are like, we've been paying for DLCs this whole time. I remember someone commented not too long ago, getting mad at the fact that I was complaining about how seasons and cats and dogs should have been base game, and they're like, well, we've been paying for DLCs for so long. Why are you guys mad about The Sims 4? So my thing is, the whole point of the franchises, by each going up like 1, 2, 3, 4, you expect more with just the base game. So I shouldn't expect the same thing that I got from, you know, Sims 1 to Sims 4. You know, the base game that we got in Sims 1 should not be the base game in Sims 4. It should be more, because that's the whole point of leveling up with each franchise. That's kind of like playing with PlayStation. You're not gonna get the same shit as PS1 than you are at PS5. And if you do, they should be getting just as mad. You feel me? So yeah, let me know down below in the comments what you guys think about that. But yeah, that is very popular opinion, so I completely agree with you. The next one we have is going to be, I ain't gonna pronounce that, but it's on the screen. It says, Simmers are just as much responsible for the downfall of the Sims legacy as EA is for monetarily supporting the Sims team's nonsense for the past near decade, but most Simmers aren't ready to acknowledge that. I mean, okay, I see it. I know what you're talking about, because I say it sometimes. But sometimes we are our own downfall, because we, no matter what we do, we still play into the Sims hand. Like, so we never know when to just be like, as a community, we gotta stop. We are part of the downfall, and I think the reason why is because we're not a community, as far as like, we're not all in this together. Some of us still are gonna be like, well, I'm still gonna get this pack. Some of us still like, well, I don't care, I still like it. Well, you don't have to like it, that's the whole point of the Sims. They're never gonna listen to us, because they know at some point, no matter what we do, somebody is going to go out there and buy it. Somebody is out there buying it for the first time. Some people are literally only getting onto the Sims. I don't know if you guys realize, but TikTok has honestly blown Sims out of like the Sims community has gotten even larger because of TikTok, and now everybody like knows about the Sims. And so like all these people are buying all these expansion packs and not knowing any like different from the old games. So I feel like, because we have such a new community that's still being like, it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger, I feel like it's kind of hard to just have all of us be on the same page, except especially if you're like an OG Simmer like me, and you've been playing this game since you were like in elementary school, and now all of a sudden they're saying like, you see, like you know, it's just, I totally get what you're saying. I agree. I don't think that's unpopular. Well, that is, I think some people will disagree with you about that. I can see why it could be an unpopular opinion in your opinion. I didn't mean that rhyme, but it did. But yeah, y'all let me know down below in the comments what y'all think about that, because I totally understand your viewpoint. I just feel like TikTok has extremely like made the Sims so big, and it's just like insane. Okay, so the next one is gonna be by DH, and it says, Sims 3 wasn't perfect, of course, but I remember the packs and everything being worth it at least. With The Sims 4, they've become more money driven and cut back on providing packs with the price. Also, as VODs gain popularity, seems like they got lazy with expansions. Girl, that's not no unpopular opinion. We've been saying this. We've been saying this, okay? We've been saying this, okay? Because let's be real. Modders is what's keeping the Sims alive. I'm gonna keep it so lit. And honestly, the new players and modders is what's keeping the Sims alive. Because, okay, first of all, I get it. I feel you, console. Please don't come at me, console. I get it, okay? At the top of this year, I'm gonna say this all the time. I'm gonna defend myself, because y'all be coming at me sometimes, but I know what it's like to have been console, okay? Take January and everything back. I've been playing on console. I was playing on the PS2, I was playing on the PS3, I was playing on the PS4, I was even playing on the PSP. Okay, at the top of this year, I just went to PC, and so I get it, console. I feel your pain. I get it. But when I tell you that the difference that modders can literally make within your game, it's insane. And I don't think that's an unpopular opinion. I think everybody feels that way. A lot of y'all opinions, they're pretty popular. I don't know, like, if you guys have enough, like, you know, Simmer friends. I don't have a lot of Simmer friends, but based on the comments that I've been seeing, especially throughout my videos, that's a pretty popular opinion. And it's kind of ridiculous that they lack so much, because they know that like EA knows that the modders are gonna pick up their slack. It's kind of like how this whole high school year's bugs, there's already a modder out there fixing the bugs itself before like the Sims, like they're like, oh, we made a statement, it should be coming out next week for the patch update for high school years, even though they should have got their shit together. I don't know if you guys saw Summer Aaron's video, but apparently they only had like 6 quality assurance people on the team for the expansion pack, and apparently for, you know, city living they had. So that's insane to me, and if you guys haven't seen that video, I will link her video down below because that's very much worthy to be watching, because that was T being expelled. That was T being like, Lindsay Pearson, you got some explaining to do. And if you guys don't know who Lindsay Pearson is, she is the vice president of the Sims team, and she will not say shit ever. She don't ever say shit unless it's like OD controversial. Like it has to be like, I need to make sure I say something so that I don't get, but not love. I just want her to be held accountable. You feel me? Because she don't ever get held accountable for shit. Like she be behind the sim gurus, but it's like, girl, you above the sim gurus. You should be the one speaking. I need to hear you talk. You feel me? So the next one is by Cassie Smith, and it says, not having an open world doesn't bother me in the slightest. It says, it was glitchy and laggy as fuck in The Sims 3, and if I have enough time to sit down and play Sims in the first place, I have enough time to sit through 30-second loading screen whenever I choose to travel somewhere with my Sims. Okay, here's my thing. I'm okay with not having an open world. That's an unpopular opinion within itself, and I do agree to an extent, but I feel like with the loading screens be taking 30 minutes within itself. And I'm not talking about just CCs and mods, I'm talking about in general. Like the loading screens just be doing too much. Like it'd be like a lot that's really right next to something. Loading screen. Oh, I gotta go crazy. Loading screen. Oh, I gotta do loading screen. Oh, I gotta do loading screen. I don't think anybody's asking for a complete open world, but like some things do not need a loading screen. I'm just like, it be doing too much. It does way too much. And y'all let me know down below in the comments, because I know I'm not crazy. I'm like, god damn it, can I get through like 30 seconds of gameplay without having to put up a loading screen? And I know I'm not the only one who feels that way. So y'all let me know down below in the comments. I'm gonna have to disagree, girl, because the loading screens be doing too much. But y'all let me know down below in the comments what y'all think. Anyway, so the next one is by Elo Eden, and it says, it could be the best opus by the end of the franchise, and only if they manage to update the game. New features added for free, plus lag problems, and release proper extensions we asked for. Right now, Sims 3 is still my favorite for the freedom it gives, but it's still laggy after a generation or two. Even with all the tutorials plus tweaks. It's a little too late for them to be like the best franchise ever. I think that after Wedding Stories and high school years, people are just like, they don't really care for it. I'm not gonna lie, the graphics are amazing if you compare it to all the other ones, but I think that's the only thing they have on them is the graphics. And the fact that modders and CC creators are able to do a lot more than they were to do with other, you know, franchises back in the past. My only thing with this is that they could have had potential if they would have made kits free updates. I really do feel like if they would have made every single kit that they've ever dropped a free update, people would have been way more inclined to be like, wow, they're trying, or wow, these are great. Keep in mind, all these base game updates that they've been doing, plus these new, like, plus kits, we would have seen that they were trying. Only if there were no bugs and none of this stuff. If they would have continued on from like if my wedding stories would have never had bugs, if high school years would have never had bugs, if the updates would have never had bugs and breaking people's base games, like every single time something drops, I think that's the problem, is that there's always some issue. There's always an issue. There's always, and I get it, because not every game is gonna be like extremely like perfect. There's not gonna be no bugs, no lags. That's impossible. Every single game, not even if you play any other game, Apex even has that problem. Like everyone has that problem. I'm just saying, if you literally go down to the fact that every single time that they drop something, it's a problem. Like it's just like there can never just be shit that just goes right. And I feel like that's why the Sims community, especially if you're an OG Simmer, is very disappointed in this franchise. And it's been 8 years in the running, and no matter what they do, like, oh, we have cars now, oh, we have this now, oh, we have that now, and it's just like, these are things that we should have been had in the game. It's been 8 years, guys, 8 years. And for those who have not known that, that's crazy for them to drag that out. And I did hear that they're trying to drag it all the way out for 10 years. That's insane to me. And if you guys think that's not, I don't know what to tell you, because that's insane. So the next one I really want to get into is Allison Clums, and it says, my unpopular opinion is sometimes I don't mind that The Sims 4 are mainly dolls without an in-depth personality, because if I want them to do a specific thing, they'll do it for the most part, for a particular storyline. In Sims 3, sometimes if I wanted them to do something, like, they'll be like, nope, I'm not doing that. I don't know. What y'all think? What y'all think? You know what's funny? Y'all wanna know what's funny? I've never even played The Sims 3. I have it downloaded for you guys because I've been planning on doing a video on it, but I've actually never played The Sims 3. I think I've played it on, I thought I did play Sims 3, but no, I only played Sims 2, all of Sims 2, the Castaways, the Bustin' Outs, the Urban Living, and then I jumped into Sims 4. I skipped the whole Sims 3 era. So I'm not gonna say like I know everything about Sims 3, but I've known enough, and I've done enough research to know that that's not popular opinion. I feel you. I feel you. So the next one is by Jaden Jabber, and it's like, I think we should have horses, but no one else seems interested in that. That is a damn lie. Everybody was kind of pissed when Cottage Living came out because that was the perfect time. That was the perfect time to have horses. You can tell me you gave us cows, you gave us chickens, but you gave us horses, and you're gonna have the nerve to call it cottage living? Ma'am, if I had a cottage in my house, or if I had a cottage, I would have some freaking horses. Are you kidding me? They should have definitely added horses, and I think that what it was that cows were is like, one, it's an easier animation, and two, it's not as in-depth that it has to be. I feel like horses would have required way more animations, way more work, and we all know that EA and Maxis is very lazy when it comes down to certain stuff. We do know a lot of packs that they do come out with, they end up being very like the same kind of animations, the same kind of gameplay, and they try to take shortcuts with that. And I feel like if they was to even give us horses, they would be acting like the damn cows. I'm gonna keep it so lit. And then plus people would expect, oh, like I want to ride the horses, oh, why can't we do more with the horses? There's so much more to horses that they just didn't want to do. I'm gonna keep it lit. I feel like they didn't want to do it because it was gonna be too much. That's why they give us cows, because what the hell can we do with a cow? No, we can milk a cow, that's it. Like, oh my god, we can feed a cow. Oh my god, a cow. That's it. That's it. But a horse, we're gonna be like, well, I want to ride it. I want to feed it some hay. I wanted to, you know, to be doing horse races. There's like so much shit that they would have had to include with that, and that they just knew if they would have put that in there and then only do the bare minimum, we would have been attacking them once again. Okay, there's a few more that I'm going to read, and then I'm going to end this video, okay? So the next one's going to be by Apparently Awesome, and says, Sims 4 shouldn't have been the Sims game to last nearly 8 years or longer. Maybe Sims 8 if they've got it together by then, which at this rate I kind of doubt, but definitely not Sims 4. Oh, and EPs, expansion packs, could be much better, but they know they can divide and release. Their fans will happily buy, defend, and make excuses for them. Absolutely. I also don't think that's an unpopular opinion. I think that's a very much popular opinion, because no matter what, a lot of Simmers stand behind the Sims because they are just, like I said, I have a whole video on toxic positivity, and if you haven't seen it, I'll also link that video down below, because that's just an extreme case of like, what are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? I completely agree, and The Sims 4 shouldn't have been the Sims game to last nearly 8 years. I agree. Maybe Sims 5, because they could have done so much with that as far as like VR and just having like new graphics in general. Honestly, like on some Detroit Become Human shit. I don't know if you guys played that game, but it's really good, by the way. But I just feel like they tried to do so much, and the thing is, they know they can stretch it out because there's not enough in the game. I feel like they know that they can stretch out this Sims 4 because they know that they've only done the bare minimum. Like, what we've gotten in 8 years, we should have gotten in 4. I said what I said. Comment down below, let me know what y'all think. Anyway, guys, the next one is by Emma, and it says, I think The Sims 4 should spend more time upgrading the game to make it more realistic. We have customizable babies, but thank God we have we don't have customizable babies, but thank God we have werewolves and vampires. I think it's fun gameplay. I just think we are missing so many essentials. And I completely agree with you, because everybody was fighting for cults, but the babies need justice. All we can, hold, feed, breastfeed. Okay, but why did Panda Sam added a realistic birth mod? You know how cool that was? And why can't we have strollers? Why can't we have strollers? Why is there not daycare? Y'all have a toddlers pack but no daycare? I'm just trying to see, like, but like, there are certain things like you could do like daycare worker, or like even babies could have more things. Like, okay, like here's a pacifier, here's doing this. Just more, even more options. I feel like they shouldn't be just objects. I completely agree with you, and I think a lot of people felt that way, which is why I feel like it's annoying. Even the cribs, there's literally CCs and modders that came up with amazing cribs, and literally there is like, we get these same old raggedy dusty shits. Like, I don't get it. I agree. Babies need more justice in The Sims 4. Y'all comment down below, because Emma, I stand beside you. I agree. The next one is gonna be by Cam Panda, and it says, unpopular opinion, The Sims 4 base game is largely enough. Don't talk to me. What? What is largely enough? Get rid of all your DLCs. Get rid of all your DLCs. I don't want to see you with no game pack, no stuff pack, no nothing. I want to see you with just the base game itself for a month. And you tell me if that's enough. You tell me if that's enough. You tell me the base game's enough. And if all you have is base game, my heart goes out to you. Because it's fucked up. anyway, the last one, the very last one, guys, and then we are done with this video. And this video is probably way longer than it should have been. This by the name of Mimi said, there is and will never be a Sims 5. Could y'all imagine that they did this whole thing for there not to be a Sims 5? They hyped this shit up so much for there not to be a Sims 5. They made us go through 8 years of bullshit for there not to be a Sims 5. They gave us hope for there to not be a Sims 5. I'd be pissed. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I'd be so pissed, but I don't think they're gonna do that. I think there really is gonna be a Sims 5. I can see why you's trying to start drama, Mimi. You trying to start drama, and we're not gonna fall for it. No, I already did a whole video on that, and I'm not gonna link that down below. Just go find it, because I'm tired of linking shit. Just go find it. It's somewhere in my freaking, I gotta update my playlist, to be honest. But I do think there will be a Sims 5. That is a very unpopular opinion, because see that they're like making it up, keeping us hyped, because they do that a lot. But I really do think there's gonna be a Sims 5. I just don't think it's gonna be anytime soon. I think they're gonna stretch the Sims 4 for a decade. I really do. But you guys let me know down below in the comments. Do you guys think there's ever gonna be a Sims 5? Or do you guys think that they're dragging it, or they're keeping us in the loops, being like, oh no, y'all are gonna get Sims 5. Do you think they announced it a little too early just to calm us down so that we can stretch out more content or so that they can stretch out more content for the Sims 4? I don't know. Y'all let me know down below in the comments. Let me know what y'all think. Anyway, guys, that is gonna conclude the video for today. And again, thank y'all so much for 5K. We are on the road to 10K, and then I just cannot wait to see where this year takes us, because I truly love this community that we have built. I feel like you guys are awesome, and I also want to mention that I want this to be a space where everybody can have an opinion. Even if I don't even agree with you, I want you to feel comfortable to tell your opinion in the comments, or say what you have to say, because sometimes I don't agree with people when they leave certain comments with me, but I still respond, and I still respect the fact that I want this community to not just be one-sided. I want everybody to be able to express everything in every way and be able to talk about that. That's what I want my community to be about. I don't want it to be about, you know, basically bashing the Sims. That's not what my videos are about, and that's not what I intend to do. I just have a lot of constructive criticism, and I do like opinions. Again, I say it all the time, I don't have a lot of Sim friends. I really don't. Like, when I say that, I mean that. I mean, like, you guys are my Sim friends. That's why I'm always responding to you guys and always talking to you guys about certain things, because I find it very interesting to hear what you guys have to say. And even if I don't agree with you guys, or even if you guys don't agree with me, I love the fact that you guys are open enough to be able to express that in the comments. And that is what this community is all about, and I love it. I love you guys. Anyway, guys, thank you guys so much, and again, please comment down below, and then also be subscribed and tell a family, a friend, whoever, because I will be doing an expansion pack giveaway. Again, thank you guys all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye.